Feed me. Feed me more. Feed me more.
Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Feed Me More Nutrition Live, a little health and fitness talk, and a little flash sale tonight until midnight Pacific. And I'm going to tell you, it's in the description and it will be in the comments as well. It will end at midnight Pacific. We're giving you 25% off on Feed Me More Nutrition on feedmemore.com. And we're also giving you, we still have supplies, guys, limited supplies. And when they're out, they're out. I'm also giving you guys, on top of 25% off, a free Feed Me More Nutrition beanie. And also, and this one is in the bag, and I'm leaving in this because this is for a friend I got to give it to. But the Feed Me More Nutrition custom face mask, these are very comfortable, very durable. I've used a lot of different face masks during COVID. I'm not just saying this because it's mine, but I am saying it, and it is mine. So you can say it. I'm saying it because it's mine. It's the most comfortable face mask I've had. And if you've gotten them off the website, you could probably vouch for it. I'm not going to say it's the most comfortable mask ever made, but it's the most comfortable mask I've worn on probably a handful of masks. It's a mask at the end of the day, though, and it's a quality mask. Beanie, all you got to do is use discount code YouTube25. YouTube25 on feedmemore.com at the end of the checkout process. When this pops up for the free gift, you can select it. There's also an option as an upgrade to add our Kick Out immune system support. I've not been sick in 8 years on this Kick Out support, with also a very healthy diet for $19.99 as an add-on as well. So we got a lot of deals. We are hooking you up with Feed Me More Nutrition on feedmemore.com, guys. Flash sale ends midnight Pacific. I'm here to answer your questions health and fitness-wise tonight, as we always do when we do these cool little flash sales like this. So let's see what we got. What's going on? Thank you guys for joining me. Great to see all of you guys. I hope you're all having a good night. I got the football game on. I'm making my last meal. I'm having my coffee. I'll have a little bit of red wine. And I got to do we're going to go for, I've increased my length every week on the dry fast. I got another dry fast as I get ready to go to my stem cells the first part of February with BioAccelerator. So I'm super pumped up. I'm in great shape. I'm feeling amazing. I can't wait to eventually, once people are back, see what we could do wrestling-wise. And the first time in 5 years almost that I've been fully healthy and have overcome what has never been done before, quite frankly. So I'm very blessed in that regard. And here we are. Hello, hello. I did an hour. I take that back. We did not do an hour tonight. 54 minutes on the Stairmaster tonight. Level in high intensity interval training, level 7 for a minute, then level 9 for 15 back and forth, and then level 7, level 10 for 15, level 7 for a minute, still then level 11 for 15, and then level 7, level 12, all the way to 54 minutes. So it was very intense. I just got back a little bit ago, went through my meal on, and I was like, I'm going to do a flash sale for Feed Me More Nutrition tonight. These always go really well. Yeah, we're going to see what the opportunities and we're going to see what exists, guys. The key is get healthy. My training, I've kept myself in shape, get back in the ring. I'm in the process of actually buying a bigger new house to increase the size of my gym and move to a little bit better location in Vegas, and either have a big enough backyard to add a wrestling ring, or I'll be closer to the school here where I'll be able to fit it into my schedule and get ready on the down low. And we'll see. I thank you guys, though, for all the love and support and supporting Feed Me More Nutrition. It is my passion. It has allowed me so much success in my life. It is an extension of my mindset of always just being hungry and striving for more and not becoming complacent and overcoming all the hate, the negativity, and just continuing to be hungry in life. It's really, I think it's something we could all relate to. And it's being thankful and grateful for everything and the process and the journey. But it's more of a being hungry for more, because when you become complacent, life can get very tedious and very boring. And that's why I've had to, when I had the physical aspect of my life kind of shut down with the injuries in wrestling and even weight training to a degree, how I normally would, I've been able to use my mind and stay hungry from a business standpoint and from a podcast and a YouTube and a content creator standpoint to keep moving and not just let myself get down and get depressed, always finding a way no matter what, because life is all about adversity and overcoming it. Ricky, hello, buddy. Ricky, you know these are not about wrestling. These are about right here health and fitness, nutrition. I agree on sample packs, my man. I would love to have samples for everything. The other thing is so you got to understand the amount of money running a supplement company, especially what I have now. So I think we have 12 supplements getting ready to come out with 13 or 14 here. It's insane how much we've grown. That it's very expensive on top of it. And so eventually, when I am like really at the top of the chain in the supplement company industry, yes, I'm just still growing, and I've been more focused on expanding the line because I know the products are quality. So I'm not overly worried about selling people on samples, because I know once people commit, they're getting the best supplements on the planet and everything. This is all stuff that I take and I use and has helped, and with manufacturer and the food scientists and these food engineers, supplement engineers, if you will, they have helped me perfect my formulas even more, and we bounce ideas back and forth, and it's and we make it available to you guys. So I agree, though, samples are something that I do want to have in the future. But we do have a money back policy. It's on the website, and with everything, I think it's a 14-day policy. Amazon has a 30-day return policy. So if you truly don't like something, you can return it. And so, which I hope is never the case, but obviously everyone is different on that. Check out Ronnie. Great question. Great question. You can get let's see, Ronnie says, how do I get supplements? I'm looking for fat burners and energy. Ronnie, go to feedmemore.com, click on either our products stacks or my shop now individual products. We have individual write-ups of all the products, but the products you are looking for, and we do have a stack, is the Wake Up Unlimited Energy pre-workout, calorie-free, sweetened with stevia and monk fruit, no artificial sweeteners or colors, fasting and keto friendly, on top of my Shell Shock Extreme Fat Burner. It is our number one bestseller on this, and our Wake Up is our number one bestseller. I believe that in the Shell Shock and Big Guy on Amazon. So it will not do you wrong. That is the stack. The Wake Up Shell Shock stack is what you were looking for, my friend. I can do a backflip, actually. I went and learned how to do them in about 45 minutes. And that was when my back was really hurt. It was just more of I just never had learned how to do them. And I went in there and I learned relatively quickly. And but I was in a lot of pain. I remember jumping on the trampoline and then the park deal. And that was it. But I can do backflips. We do try to give you guys, my deal with the supplements is my prices should be a lot higher than they are. And I've been doing more discounts during COVID to make everything a little more affordable for everyone. Way more discounts than what we ever would do. So, and it actually goes against business practices running so many discounts. But I think with COVID, you got to adjust, and rather than try to price gouge people, you bring the prices down. You hopefully keep your sales in the ballpark of what they should be, or rising, and it makes it more affordable so people can take the supplements that they want if it fits into their because right now supplements are as important with our food as anything right now, and proper supplementation. Not like, I'm not going to sit there and say every supplement is a must have for every single person. It depends on your goals. I do think the kick out immune system support is something everyone should be taking right now, and then there's other things that we offer, with the fat burner, that's again, with a proper diet. The people that have been shown with COVID to be the most at risk are overweight people, unfortunately. So I do think being active, eating our fruits and vegetables, which I'm going to tell you guys, if you're tight on money and it comes down to either buying supplements or improving your diet, I'm going to tell you to improve your diet. I don't care if you buy my supplements on that end. I'd rather everyone be healthy. And if you can afford to get the kick out or get something on top of it, great. But you got to be, this is why I push a positive mindset and push a positive mindset in education on nutrition. And that's why we post as part of Feed Me More Nutrition and my team, who I have an amazing team and a group of people that work with me that understand the mindset that I am not just selling supplements. I am selling health and fitness. I'm selling positivity, and I'm selling nutrition education on the things that I've learned and trying to pass that information on to you guys, because we are not taught this in school. And so it is a combination of a lifestyle that I am selling with this. It's not just like, hey, take my creatine and give me your money. No, I want you to improve your diet. I want you to help improve your mindset as I'm constantly evolving. We're all human. We're all going to have our positives and our flaws. We're all going to get angry, get negative at times. We live in a very negative world. We have to shift out of that as quickly as possible and keep focusing on our goals and what we want, rather than getting caught up in the negative and the hate and all that. It's going to happen, right? We got to get out of it as quick as possible. We don't want days to turn into weeks, to turn into months, to turn into years, and then we wake up and we're 55 years old, and what the hell did we do with our lives? So that is what I am preaching and selling to you guys as part of Feed Me More Nutrition. I don't know everything. I'm the first one to tell you I don't know everything. I make mistakes all the time. I learn from those mistakes, and I continue to do the work, and I continue to push myself and to be open-minded and to learn and to grow, and that is what all that we could do. Gym bags, yes, great question. Any update? Let's pull this up. Timothy Larrick asks, any updates on the gym bags? Need to get one, but waiting on yours. Yes, Timothy, I just emailed the manufacturer on those, and they're on their way over. I would anticipate, because I was told 28 to 30 days, and I believe we're a little bit past the halfway mark. I'm going to say they are made available on the first half of February, if I'm not mistaken on that, which should, as long as there's no issues, which there should not be any with these coming in. And we are also adding the Feed Me More Nutrition. The order was just put in for the loser food trays with the Feed Me More Nutrition Hungry logo in the background here and on the screen. So those will be being made available on feedmemore.com as well. So it's kind of for the Ryback TV deal. Longest time I fasted is a water fast with coffee, water, my Wake Up Unlimited Energy pre-workout, matcha green tea, 72 hours. Dry fasting, I believe I'm at 19 hours, and tomorrow the goal is to try to get to 20 to 24 to work up to a 36 every week. I'm doing this, and I tell you, the dry fasting is rough for me. Last week I had pretty bad headaches, because I do drink a fair amount of caffeine, as I'm drinking right now for my final coffee. And the week before I didn't get the headache. Last week I got bad headaches. So I don't know if I didn't hydrate enough going into it. So I will make sure I drink a lot of water tonight going into this. And the dry fasting really does test you, because I still work while I do everything, but I go through cycles of, like, you actually get feelings, for me, of depression and anxiety, like really bad early on, because your body's kind of adjusting. And what I've read about this, and it happens at various stages, especially if you try to do like a 7-day fast. It's like day 1, day 3, day 5 are like the really hard days where you'll get hit with a period in there as your body goes through a different cycle. So I'm working my way up, because the healing properties of it are absolutely tremendous. And at this stage, I'm 39 years old. Like, guys, I've never felt better. Like, this isn't no bullshit. I feel I have more energy. I have just more positive outlook on everything, and I always have, but even more so since I've gone full vegan and incorporated this fasting to the level that I have and pushing myself, my conditioning and my cardio, my recovery time has never been better. Like I did 54 minutes balls to the wall tonight on this high intensity interval training. And look at me. I'm ready to go. Like it's when I got done, I catch my breath and I'm ready to go. And it's something, whereas before you get tired and you stay tired for a long time. It's not the case anymore. And I'll never push, I think dietary nutrition, how we eat is such a personal choice, but I do encourage people to incorporate more fruits and vegetables and look into eating more vegan meals and just seeing how you feel. And I think if you do that, and the more that you learn about the micronutrients and the protein-rich foods we have made available to us, I think at the very least, you're going to cut down on the amount of animal products that you eat. And I think you will feel better, which every top doctor encourages, by the way, where they say in cutting back on the amount of animal proteins that we're eating, there's the positive research with all of that. So, and then again, I'm not going to, I ate more meat than anybody for the majority of my life up until 17 weeks ago. Was vegetarian primarily for the last year, but it took me opening my mind and looking at it and going, okay, I want to learn more about this. And there's been no looking back. 17 weeks almost now. Thank you, Carl. So many individuals in your position would not put in the thought or energy of good, high quality ingredients into the product. So I admit I was wrong. It's not a matter about being right or wrong, but this has never been. This is the fight that I got into in getting into the supplement industry. This is why I got into this. Is I'm not a fan of the supplement industry as a whole and what it represents with the steroid bodybuilders and fitness competitors. And I've seen it firsthand being here in Vegas. It's the unhealthiest community on the planet. Rather than sit back and be angry about it, I decided I'm going to make a change. I'm going to be the voice, not only the voice of reason of this, I'm going to be the voice of change. And I'm going to offer people a superior products with top ingredients. And it was unfortunate I had to walk away from wrestling when I did. It was never the intended game plan when I wanted to do this. I wanted this to come out in the prime of my career when I was there. Now, luckily, I'll be able to come back in the prime healthier than ever. Now it's already established. It's already making more money than wrestling was. So now it's just going to be a double whammy with it, and a lot of lessons learned and everything on that from a marketing standpoint. But I believe it's an extension of me because I use everything. So I love myself. I love the things I put into my body. I'm not going to give myself absolute garbage, and I'm not going to sell garbage. That is a very short career in this, and a flash in the pan. And you'll see that with the bodybuilders that try to get into this, and there's a lot that have tried it and they've never been successful outside of someone. Jay Cutler's been successful and Ronnie Coleman. And I think for different reasons. That Jay actually has a very great business mindset, even though I don't agree with the career and the drug use and all that. I do respect him as a business person. He's a very nice guy on top of that. But I don't believe those products are what he used to do what he did, whereas these products are what I have used and started creating in my mid-20s. It's just a different mindset on it. And it doesn't make me any better or anything like that. It's just a little bit different mindset, but the products actually work and they're healthy for you on top of it. And so that's something, and I spend a lot more money on it. But at the end of the day, it's honest, it's transparent. And that's not to say that there's not other good companies or good supplements out there, because there's just not a lot. Our 1, 2, 3 muscle joint tendon formula, that got delayed like everything got delayed a week. The brain feed formula will be back in stock very shortly. That one's get ready to get produced and getting shipped out to fulfillment. And the 1, 2, 3, the labels got there a week ago. That one is going to be for the first half of February now, shipping out. I'm trying to get that rushed as soon as possible. My manufacturer is in California. They have very severe work restrictions, and so everything has been delayed massively. Where it's been very frustrating for me, and there's times I'm more frustrated than others. where it's put me in a very tough position because my lead times were 4 to 6 weeks. And what that means is when I normally would put an order in based off 4 to 6 weeks, we would have our inventory. Okay, based off our sales and our current projection of future sales, I know to put that order in, which cost a lot of money with the amount of supplements that we have, like I said, right? So now, though, it's adjusted everything where now that got pushed back to 10 to 12 weeks, which is a massive difference on wait times. So now I have to put these orders in, and it's a lot harder to project when you need to put an order in for 10 to 12 weeks, especially for a growing company. But we've made it work. I think we've kept it to, it hasn't been horrible. We ran out of stock a couple times on a few of the products, but really, really doing our best to keep that to a minimum here. And the good news is the plant protein's available for pre-sale now. My caramel cookie plant-powered protein, guys, are ISO hungry plant-powered. Spit it out, Junior. Plant-powered protein. Say that 10 times. Plant-powered protein, plant-powered protein, plant-powered protein, plant-powered protein, plant-powered protein, plant-powered protein. That is, it tastes like a whey protein shake. It's not thick like all the other ones. I truly believe this is going to blow people away. I believe people that love whey protein shakes are going to do this and be like, I'm going to use this one because it tastes awesome, which is something that's been the most difficult challenge in the supplement industry and the plant proteins. And I've had like probably 20 something of them. They suck. Out top of, and I've given kudos. Redcon has a decent one, and that Planta one had a couple that didn't have the artificial sweeteners. Not horrible. This one though will blow your balls off. Much better because I know it needed to be close to the whey protein shake, and I was very hard on them, and I sent it back multiple times. I go, I'm not selling this until we get the consistency of a whey shake. I challenge people to do better because I know what I want, which doesn't always get a favorable response. But it gets me what I want and what I want to sell and what I want to offer to the people. So because I know if I won't take it, other people won't take it because I care about performance and it needs to be better. So we have that available for pre-sale, and it looks like that again. The production time on that's going to be 10 to 12 weeks, but we will be shipping those out as soon as those are out. So if you want to get some plant-powered protein for 25% off tonight, use discount code YouTube25 at checkout. The free mask, the free beanie. Guys, this is yours for free just for buying my stuff as our thank you gift here, and then we will be shipping those out, and I eat the cost on the double shipping if you order anything else with it. And yeah, so we're hooking you up. Man, I have a real difficult time saying this, guys. Plant-powered protein. We use primarily a pea protein, which is a complete amino acid protein, and a little bit of rice protein. It's 21 grams per serving, low fat, low carbs, low sugar. And like I said, it's going to blow your balls off. Orders, usually they ship out within 24 hours. The only time they don't ship out within 24 hours, if they're placed on Saturday, then they go out Monday. There were issues with shipping times on some things with FedEx and USPS. Some orders come in 2 or 3 days for most people. Then other times they could take a week, sometimes 10 days because of the post office. That's not on our end. That's just delays on the shipping with everything going on with COVID. So, but you could always, I've seen the emails on it, and the orders always come in on that. It's just, and I have an order that got delayed. My order got delayed 2 weeks because it got stuck at one of the transport stations on the way because of COVID. And, so it's not anything. Fulfillment does their job. They're great. They've been tremendous in all of this. It's just that everything with COVID. And like, if you go like, well, Amazon doesn't experience that. Amazon has its own shipping company. And so Amazon, is very efficient and quick on that. But USPS, FedEx, UPS, there have been delays. We use USPS and FedEx, but not on everything. So you can get those in a matter of days. I think location is also fulfillment is in Illinois, so it depends on your location also. The plant-powered protein will be keto-friendly as well. Correct. It is low carb. The taste on it, they did. I'm telling you, I wanted to come out with a neutral flavor, the chocolate first. but the caramel cookie was so good. I go, I got to get this out, like, because I want to take it. I want to be drinking this every day. So I think you guys are going to be very thoroughly impressed. We got the product page up with that on now on more information on all of that, and I really, really think you guys are going to dig it. So the joint formula, as far as a bone supplement would be something I would recommend taking a whole food calcium. New Chapter makes a great whole food calcium. I actually take that. That would be something for more for your bones. Our 123 muscle joint tendon formula has we have suprasys for the tendons. That is something I've used for many years and has done me very, very well. Cetyl stoliate, and I think I botched the pronunciation of that, is something I've used that is fantastic for the joints and for arthritis. And then turmeric for the muscles and muscle inflammation and soreness. And I think that is, if you stack that with a whole food calcium, will have a bone formula in that as well. It's just that you can only put so much in these capsules. Doing a whole food calcium is something I actually would be very invested in the future in doing. A lot of our future supplements here, it's going to depend. We got the great complexity. Eventually, it's going to depend on how we continue to grow into 2021. January has been a very good month so far. Like I said last year, with I think a lot of uncertainty with people and not knowing about unemployment and things of that nature, people pulled back on their spending a little bit. And we had our early on during COVID in the first half of it, record sales, and it was that was our best year we've ever done. Feed Me More Nutrition 2020 also. So I thank you guys for that. But our sales, our sales were actually, the trajectory we were on would have been 2 to 3 in that range times higher than they even were if COVID hadn't happened. But you make do with what the situation is. Good to see all of you. Thank you guys for joining me. Guys, again, to save 25% tonight, use discount code YouTube25 on feedmemore.com. Sale ends at midnight Pacific, this flash sale. You get a free Feed Me More Nutrition Hungry beanie there and a free Feed Me More Nutrition face mask, if I can get that in the camera. We are giving you with your orders, guys. And the gym bags will be in the first half of February here as well. Just be yourself, Trevor. Just be yourself. Does the testosterone booster kill your sperm count? By all accounts, it should raise it. Theoretically, should raise it, as it is like a multivitamin for your testosterone levels in the sense that it will increase your follicle stimulating hormone and your luteinizing hormone production, which will in return increase your total testosterone and free testosterone. We have DIM in there as well for estrogen control. DIM is amazing for keeping estrogen in check with that. And by that, it's ramping up your natural production, which would theoretically increase your sperm count. The only way to fully know that is you would have to have your sperm count prior and then taking post while on the supplement 8 to 12 weeks in. I would get another test done on that. And you could see we've had everyone that's gotten blood work has seen the significant increase in their total and free testosterone levels, which will help you build more muscle if you are doing the work. But it is a great, whether you work out or not, the Big Guy Testosterone Booster is probably the world's best libido booster on the planet. It has a natural Viagra Cialis ingredient in it called Butea superba, as well as horny goatweed. It will increase your sex drive and libido as well. So if you're just some guy that just sits around and doesn't work out and watches porn all day, just jerking off morning to night, check out the Big Guy Testosterone Booster. I think your porn viewing habits are going to be increased drastically with that. I don't recommend that though. Horrible for the brain. That's my favorite saying. Very pog, very play of the game. I had to look that up. You kids with your sayings, I got to keep up with you. Very pog, very pog. Timothy, yes, the plant-powered plant. Leave it to me to come up with a name I can't say. Plant-powered protein, that should be working for it. What I will do is I will double check with my web guy right after this to see if it's not working. Give it about an hour. We will get it working on that. And I don't know why that's not saying it's not, though. All right, guys, I'm going to go catch the end of this football game here. And I thank you. I got my food cooking, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. But thank you very much, guys, as always, for the love and support. YouTube 25 for 25% off. Ends midnight Pacific tonight. Just put the code in the end of checkout. When the pop-up comes on, make sure your pop-up blocker isn't on. When the pop-up comes up for the free beanie and face mask, just select that you want it, and that will be included in your order. So you want to make sure that is on your cart. It will be on there if you have included it. And have a great night, guys. I'll see you next time. Feed me more.